Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. We're also going to discuss tattooers going completely broke and losing their minds and blaming everything in the world. So let's talk about it. Okay, I always like to start off these tattoo videos with some just horrendous looking crap, and that is this. Can you guess what it's going to be underneath? It's Jack Skellington. If there's one thing that's not hard to tattoo, it's Jack Skellington. But in this case, it clearly is leagues above this tattoo. Obviously, this is a house tat. We take a little bit of fun. I take a little bit of joy making fun of kitchen magicians. Why? Because it's fun. It's fun. They do awful tattoos. They make lifelong regrets on people's hands. And I just sit back and I go, I like it. I like it. I think it's good. I think humanity learned something from looking at these garbagey tats, okay? The Nightmare Before Christmas, more like the nightmare on this guy's hand. This is just rough. Bad tattooing. It makes me happy. And I hope you enjoy it too. Let's listen to this guy talk about, should you tip your tattoo artist?
Should you tip your tattoo artist? I think I felt differently about this when I was younger in tattooing, because I didn't really charge that much. So I felt like, maybe getting a tip was like a little bit more understandable. But now at the rates that I charge, like I don't expect a tip at all. People have been saving a while, or they're on their 10th session, which is dedication. To me, that's thousands and thousands of dollars. And I don't expect a tip at all. Like that's plenty. But yeah, if you're doing a $50 tattoo, you might give a $20 tip. If you're doing a $500 tattoo, maybe give $100. Like, I wouldn't expect it as an artist, but it's nice. It's just like anything else in the service industry. Like people work hard. They, whether you think so or not, it's tougher days for them than you most of the time, because you're out to eat and they're the one serving you. So yeah, I think it comes with a little bit of respect and just.
So I'm going to leave it right there. I think that this is probably the best and clearest example of what good tipping practices are in tattooing. You don't have to tip. It's nice. When it does happen, it's great. But I thought it was respectable that he's like, dude, I charge enough that you do not have to tip me. I have to agree. If I charged over $1,000 for a tattoo, which I've done, but it's not that common for me, I think that's plenty. That's more than enough. I'm trying to think of times where I've charged $1,000 in one go for a tattoo, and it was like, I spent like 5 hours on that tattoo, which is a long time for me. Like I don't generally spend 5 hours on a tattoo, but that's kind of where the line I'd be like, yeah, you don't need to tip me. You just spent a ton of money getting tattooed. But yeah, if I'm spending $2,000, $3,000, especially for some of these black and gray guys, their day rates are insane. I don't think you should tip them either. I think that's pretty, it's nice. If you got the stacks to do it, go for it. But yeah, I think there's something to be said for if you really like your artist and you want them, and maybe if they're like a busy tattooer and a popular tattooer, if you want to continue to get tattooed by them and you want to make sure that you're their priority when you need them and when you want to get tattooed, tip them. It's something we think about, and maybe we won't say it very often, but like I remember when someone left me a cool tip. I do. I'm always like, oh, you're getting in the books, dude. I don't care about the garbage you get tattooed. You tip well. So yeah, something to keep in mind. But on to the next. So we have some anime songs. This girl getting some face tattoos. God. To be honest, I really like the eyes, and I don't even mind the chin. I don't hate it by any means. Hey, I can't breathe, so I put a sticker Alex Hermosi thing on my face. That thing I will never understand. What is this? What is this? What is it? That tattoo looks like it's for congestion relief, not to look cool. I was like, hey, what is it? Is it lips? Is it two birds? I don't know. Is it just a void into this person's now disappearing soul? Like, where are we? What is that tattoo? The other ones I actually really liked. I don't love this chin thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I like the placement. All this stuff looks cool. It's weird to see it on a person who has 0 tattoos anywhere else probably, except for her hands and maybe her neck or whatever. But yeah, Breathing strip nose tattoo wasn't on my bingo card for this year, so I've seen it all now, and there, it exists. On to the next. This one is done by Adrian Hing. I think Adrian is probably my favorite tattooer that exists currently. He's also my favorite tattooer that I have no intentions of getting tattooed by. It's just like style-wise, they're not exactly how I like my tattoos to look on me. But when I look at his tattoos, I'm like, bro, he's amazing. He's amazing. Maybe I do want to get tattooed by him. I don't know. Let me see. I like his tattoos so much. That's really all I know currently. Yeah, his tattoos are beautiful. So beautiful. Like impressively amazing and powerful and strong and weird. I still have no interest in getting them only because I think they're a little too thin for me. But that doesn't say anything about his tattooing. It's just impressive. Like, oh God. And watching him paint is even more impressive. This painting took a year and a half. You know what I have patience for? Nothing. Nothing in this world I have a year and a half worth of patience for. There's no painting. That's the difference between some artists and some tattooers. And like, this is tattoo art at its greatest. I'm super impressed. Beautiful artist, Adrian Hing Tattoo. Where is he out of? Australia, Castlemaine, Australia. Yeah, probably one of the best to do it right now at all from anywhere. On to the next. So the song that's playing is Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? I don't know, but I wish I didn't have them currently. Yeah, that's an awful looking tattoo. In case you can't tell, he's got a bullet hole, a gat hole on his face that just looks like a busted booty hole. That's all I see. A busted red booty hole. Or like a lady giving birth on his face. I don't know. I don't see it. Do you like this tattoos at home? I don't think so. If you said yes, I'd say no. No, you don't. You're lying. You're full of it. This is tattooing at its worst, which makes tattooing at my most favorite. These tattoos make me want to stick my head in a microwave. I am just disappointed in life, you know? Bad tattoos. I hope that he's happy with it. Actually, I don't care. I don't care if he's happy or not. That's a bad decision. You made me bummed out, so why can't he be a little bummed out? On to the next.
Just got my husband name tatted. Look at that. Oh, he snapped. Show them back. Oh, he snapped. India LaFay. Oh my God, that's my gorgeous. I love you, gorgeous. That's my baby.
This has so many great things about it. There's not really a whole lot I could say without being super mean. And honestly, I have no interest in being mean today. Just excited that it exists. Actually, you know what's funny? I just realized I'm still not gonna be mean, but the woman has 3, then V, which it's like right under her thing. And like the way it's done is like, at least in this video, maybe it's reversed. No, it's not reversed because the spelling on LaFay, or whatever is fine. It's 3V right here. We all see it, right? We paused it. It looks like HIV from a distance, you know, like when she was talking, I was like, does she have HIV tattooed on her cheek, on her little lipper? Poor Daryl, or whatever his name is. Oh, you know what? It is backwards. Thank God. It says VVI. VII. So thank God it doesn't say HIV or look like it. I was confused for a moment. I was like, ooh. The name is Daryl? I don't know. Oh, I'm about to snap too, man. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not gonna be too mean. I'm glad her lip doesn't say HIV, and I hope he's happy with his India LaFay. Oh, snap. Run him back. On to the next.
It used to be sailors and women no better than they ought to be. Now it's salesmen and doctors' wives with butterflies on their bottoms. What starts with a stencil can end up a walking art gallery. The skin is the canvas, the needle the brush. Tattooing.
okay, this is cool, whatever, we're gonna keep watching it. But the point I'm gonna make at the end of this tattoo is gonna be very simple and straightforward. And it's gonna say something along the lines of like, hey, in the 70s or 80s, whenever this was filmed, probably the 70s or 80s, they were doing better tattoos than the tattoos you guys currently have. A lot of them, you know? Quality is quality. And back then, like, this was higher quality tattooing, and it's better than the majority of people's tattoos I see. It's not great, I don't love it. If I did the tattoo, I'd be like, there's a lot of things I need to work on. But for this time, this era, no gloves, I don't use gloves. Their sanitation practices are obviously awful. They're about to talk to you about why they have improved so much. But the tattoo looks pretty damn good for what it is in the time period. And I'm always bummed out thinking like, ooh, there's tattooers better than there are tattooers now in some cases.
Tattooing, once the preserve of the backstreet parlour, has gone upmarket. And Dennis Cockle, with a pristine studio in London's Hampstead, is leading the new wave. Mind you, the techniques he uses are much the same as they've always been, just a bit more hygienic.
Does tattooing hurt the subject?
It's got a slight stinging sensation just to start with, maybe if it's their first time tattoo, but apart from that, nothing really to speak of.
It's a pretty cool tattoo. I gotta be honest. It's cooler than most of your guys' tattoos. But it's probably not cooler than this next one. Let's watch. So over the past few years, we've seen a lot of blackouts. We've seen them all over the place. Everyone's got a blackout. Just trying to cover up that old garbage. And you don't see this very often, which is a cover up that's mixed and matched with flowers and birds, and it just like really looks very nice. Am I the biggest fan of the designs and stuff? No, but I think the presentation and what we're looking at came out super cool. Blackout tattoos, like they're doing stuff sometimes that looks so much better now than they ever have. Just nice, just nice. I'm gonna leave it there. Jess Martucci. Martucci? It looks like an Italian maybe. Very nice tattoo. Beautiful tattoo. On to the next. Okay, so we are gonna go into the depths of what tattooing is currently. I know for a lot of you guys, you probably won't find this interesting, but I think you should, okay? This is the fun stuff. This is the stuff I enjoy as a tattooer. I'm like, oh, tattooing's crumbling, dude. It's so fun. It's fun to watch. Yeah, because you're getting TikToks like this. Let's watch.
To all the tattoo artists that follow me, I know you're going through it right now. I know there's not a lot of clients out there. You're struggling to book appointments. Bills are coming up, so everything's feeling a little tight. But I want to let you know that everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. As long as you don't quit, don't quit. It took you so long to learn this craft just for you to quit. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your friends and family that watch you struggle, work really hard to learn this craft. And it's just, you can't just throw it away like that.
Okay, I think that's very nice. He was like sitting there and he's like, hey, don't quit. Don't give up. I think that's very sweet. And I'm here to tell you the exact opposite. Go ahead and quit. It's totally fine. Go get a real job. You're gonna be okay as long as you make proactive choices to get yourself out of it. Bros, if tattooing's not working for you right now, step away, go get a job, go to Wendy's, and get through this patch. Tattoo as much as you can, tattoo on the side, do whatever it takes. I'm not the guy to tell you to keep tattooing until everything in your life is ruined. Don't do that, that's dumb, okay? The world is not fair, it does not care. If you need to make money, go make money, do it, do it. Give up on tattooing, maybe not forever, maybe just this period, but you got to survive. I've been fortunate enough to never not tattoo. I've been in tattoo shops since I was 19. There's never been a time where I wasn't tattooing, except for by choice, and that was really just to work on other things involving tattooing, like making this YouTube channel. So my whole life has been consumed and only consumed by tattooing. So I'm very fortunate, and I think that a lot of times there's a lot of tattooers who judge tattooers, other tattooers, for quitting and going and getting a real job. I don't think you should be judged for that. Do whatever it takes to survive, and then if you make it back to tattooing, beautiful. If you never make it back, it's all good. It wasn't meant to be. Very nice, very cute, like, hey, you got this. But if you don't got it, you ain't got it. Just like go. That's it. I think that's kind of bad advice, to be honest. You know why I think it's bad advice? Is because I think there's nothing wrong with you stepping away from something and coming back to it. It's tattooing. It's all good. Next. Okay, we're gonna watch this one. I think this guy's a jabron.
The only tattoo artists that are truly sellouts are the ones that sacrifice their dreams to throw pity parties and tantrums about why it is things aren't the way that they used to be. But the reality is, if you really want to be counterculture in comparison to the corporate takeover that's occurring in tattooing, then you need to actually understand how business is run. You need to understand the archetypes, the language, the habits, and true branding. You have to understand that marketing is not just posting, but it's understanding the buyer psychology that you wish to serve. And I promise you, you're going to want to scroll by this. It doesn't make sense. It's not tattoo artist language, but it needs to be so that you remain relevant in an industry that is moving at lightning speed, all right? I know this goes against a lot of what it is we believe tattooing was supposed to be, and that's fine, because as things become more attractive to the outside wants to get a piece of the pie, which is where a lot of the saturation came from. And we didn't do anything to stop that. So now it is up to us to start becoming more professional and to understand all of these things that all the other companies know that make them stand out in a market. So stick around.
Okay, so you at home are like, what did he just say? Me, as a tattoo artist, the guy who this guy is trying to sell to, also feels like I have no goddamn clue what the fuck he just told me, okay? There has been an influx in tattooing of these guru marketing guys who, funny enough, no one watches and no one gains anything from. Their whole shtick is that we will teach you how to market, and their marketing is complete garbage and doesn't connect at all with tattooers. I heard Beaver Duck. I'm a big fan of Beaver Duck. I just started following him. Let me make sure I'm following him, because I hate saying that stuff. Sometimes I see things and I don't follow those people, and then I fucking bring them up, and then I feel dumb because I don't follow them. But this guy, the forces of focus. There's been like this worship, like corporate worship in tattooing, whether it's this marketing guru coach or it's the next fat, dumb marketing coach. There's just a bunch of these turdy guys, and they tell you how to be a tattooer and how to market to your clients. And it's funny because you're like, wait, their job is to market to me. So I buy their courses and their dumb stuff. And I feel so disconnected by them that like, they're clearly not good at what they're doing. And it's just like so silly to watch. And I guess like if there's anything for a non-tattooer person out there to take from this, it's just to laugh and poke fun of these people who get involved in tattooing, who want to change tattooing and don't know the first thing about tattooing at all. It's like, he might be a tattooer, he might have done this for a long time. He doesn't know the first thing about tattooing, and he doesn't even understand what this is all about, like at all. Like just on a fundamental level. If that's the rant, and if those are the words you choose to use during your rant, you're clearly an idiot. Because he just said words that meant nothing. That's what we have in tattooing right now. That is bullshit. On to the next.
Pity marketing will not get you booked. Let me say that again. Pity marketing will not fill your books.
Pity marketing, a type of tattoo marketing I didn't know existed until 2025. Again, if you're a client at home, you're like, what am I learning here with what's Kirk talking about? Nothing. It's just a point, laugh. Tattooing is crumbling. I don't really think that. I think just tattoo internet sphere having some hard times right now. Like you see a lot of finger pointing. You see a lot of scumbags kind of getting involved in bigger, different ways. You're seeing younger tattooers who are just trying to survive, doing all sorts of dumb shit. It's fun. I'm here. We're here for it. I don't know what the future of tattooing looks like, but I hope it's as fun as it is right now, okay? You just go on the internet and someone's either like going on rants about the political and economic state of the world, and then you go to the next one and it's like, hey, I'm broke and homeless and poor. And then the next guy's like, hey, buy my thing so that I can teach you how to be a marketing wizard. So tattoo internet has been the most fun I've ever seen it, and I'm here for it. Tell me that you're broke and I won't get a tattoo from you. That's it. The internet, the tattoo internet is blowing up. Okay, I got nothing else except for this. The other day I was watching, I was on the internet and I saw this guy's Instagram. It is Nate Kashak. I'm sure his name is Nate. And I just love this tattoo. And then I went to the next one and I was like, I love that tattoo. And I was like, 29 likes? What the hell's the matter with the world, okay? 33 likes on those weird ass goofy tats? Come on, go follow this guy. Go take a look. Look at this weird crap. So cool, so interesting. It's funny because I saw this guy and sometimes I message people things that are maybe a little inappropriate or might rub someone the wrong way. And what did I text him? I said, bro, your tattoos are weird in the coolest way. And he said, thanks, man, I appreciate it. You know, sometimes I message people stuff like that and they go like, hey, that's, you know, they don't respond, they cool guy me. I get cool guyed all the time. I'm very, like, if I see something I like, I'm gonna tell you I like it. And a lot of times people just cool guy me because they're like, hey, that guy's a dork. And I go, they saw right through me. But no, this guy's tattoos, and he was very nice and he responded very gracefully. I was like, oh, he's very cool. That's all I got for you this week. As tattooing crumbles, I hope, and I do expect that we're gonna see the cream rise to the top, something like that. We're gonna see the best tattooing we've ever seen. Because the people who are gonna stick in tattooing are probably gonna be the ones who are the best. And so like the vast majority of tattooers who are able to survive during these times are going to be killers. If you're not getting tattooed right now, because maybe you're struggling financially, because the whole world is, save up some bucks, get a cool tattoo, because like in a year, the best tattooers you're ever gonna see, because they're gonna be hardened, they're gonna be tough. And yeah, I hope you learned something about tattooing. Probably didn't, and that is my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Have a good one.